Okay, we're still having issues with this gate. It's still the same thing, but I just double checked our settings here. So we've selected A at 12 centimetres and B at 24, and basically it's the same mount as our old motor. This is just a replacement unit. I have put this arm on here to give finer adjustment because we had issues with the other motor not quite closing. We've also got mounts there. At the moment that's where our little close switch is, and so what happens is when we got this on constant and we open this up, there we go, and it's not even operating. This is randomly does this. That's the second press. Not sure why. There we go, 3 times. That's probably not really acceptable, but it's ongoing. So gate is an open in gate, and we normally get to about here. There we go, it does it again. So it's stopped there, that much out from retracting, and obviously we can press this again to try and they didn't work again. And I don't know if you might be able to explain why that's constantly flashing fast. It's transmitting, but not accepting the signal. That's twice. There we go, 3 times again. And this closes up to where it should be. Okay, and same again, I'll open it again, and the adjustment, I feel that what's the problem is, this adjustment here is incorrect. I'm not going to muck around with that because it says factory not reset, and obviously if we adjust that too far in, it's going to drive the shaft into the motor and probably destroy it. That's probably why it's been labelled like that, and it's not pulling in all the way. I feel that's the problem. Anyway, here we go. Oh, look at that, first go. I'm impressed. And there we go. That time it worked. So this is the issue I'm having. It doesn't always open every time to the full extent. I'll just close this again. So I'll open it probably half a dozen times, and occasionally it will open up okay. This is just soft closing now. I'm happy with that, like it's perfect, beautiful. Okay, and we should be able to just press this once. Okay, that's operating now. Let's see if we get a success this time. And there we go, it's done it again. So like I said, it's very disappointing. I've been playing with this most of the morning and with the same results. It's just not retracting into there for whatever reason. So yeah, I'm not sure whether we just replace the unit or whether you can give some sort of indication on why this return is not returning all the way in, and obviously open the gate all the way. I can't have a gate that only opens, that leaves that much. Obviously it'll catch a car on the way out. But yeah, I've set the old one up with no issues, and like I said, been running for 7 years, and I was hoping just to be able to swap this unit out. We've used the existing power supply off the old unit. There's no issues with that. I've tested the voltage, and it's a 24 volt DC supply, and yeah, that's about it. So I'll send this video. Hopefully you guys can either replace the unit or tell us why this is not retracting. I've spent hours on this, and I'm a Sparky by trade. I've set many of these sort of gates up in my past, so I am a little bit I'm not saying I'm an expert because no one is, but I do have a bit of experience in these sort of gates and setup, and so I feel that there's an issue with that, with this actuator not retracting. Okay, thank you.